cross. And then you're out.
The cross is in front of them.
Yeah, you don't have to have beige people. Anyway, because we didn't have that many kids.
How come you guys ended up at the private school rather than the public school?
Because Dad was Catholic, and if he
First of all,
even though he was, but even
no,
so, there
it was
population
the only school in town at that time. No, wait, there was a public school, but I mean, it would be like where you wouldn't send your kids to certain public schools.
Really,
You know,
that's what it was.
Dad was
It's 30 kids.
So you went to the public high school though, right?
Yeah, 30 at that time. I bet there weren't over 30 kids in.
There wasn't a
in
Catholic
the-
high school in
the
St.
public
Paul.
school.
It was very small.
And they were all a lot smarter than any of us.
But yeah, I mean, I think it was maybe a good educator.
Yeah.
I don't know, those
No,
guys
they
didn't
only
know
had a
anything
couple
about
of
it.
teachers.
Well, our father was the superintendent, principal of that
But Ray,
school.
He was just a
to
teacher
answer
at that
your
time.
I was just
question,
curious. Yeah.
It didn't matter that Dad was the superintendent or the principal of the other. Most of St. Paul was Catholic. So if Dad had sent, I mean, the school board for the public school was still Catholic people.
Right.
And if Dad had sent his kids to the public school, he'd have lost his job.
Well, you think that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, okay.
that's, he believed that. Mom even believed it, or we'd have been at the
Yeah.
public school, so.
Mom had to sign papers that we would be raised Catholic, didn't she?
No.
Oh, I thought so.
Did anyone else hear that?
Yeah,
Well, I think that's what you have
Well,
to
you-
Well, by
used to be,
virtue
you know,
of baptism alone,
Yeah.
your
Well,
parents are.
They had to
believe
agree.
That the child being baptized is going to be raised within the faith.
Yeah.
Maybe so, I don't know.
Well, Mom always implied that. I never saw the papers.
But I just thought it was interesting in terms of school. We just did our school. I mean, Mom came to appropriate little, I don't remember Dad
She's the
coming
most beautiful,
to the.
too,
But
wasn't
I don't
she?
remember your dad
Beautiful.
coming. Paulette, did your dad? He didn't
I
come
don't
to
ever
those little
remember.
recitals or whatever. They were usually in the daytime, and
The Dalmatian one.
and Mom would come and take us home, Christmas, whatever, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Mom actually was really.
Yeah, but it's interesting, parents weren't involved like they are now, by choice or chance. I mean, they weren't invited to be, they weren't expected to be, they weren't. They paid the bills, or even in the public school, I mean, they just were, you sent your kids to school, and they come home, and
Do you remember when the school caught on fire one time, and Mom made it up to the school before the fire trucks did?
No, I actually don't.
Wow.
And that's when we lived in the twin houses.
What, did she run or drive the car?
She ran.
Wow. How did she hear?
I have
She
no
saw
clue.
smoke.
Which would have meant she left little Earl and I home alone.
Yeah,
She checked on them.
that's probably true.
Probably Eva was next door, Eva Smith.
We were always overlooked.
Yeah, we were more important, that is for
How,
sure.
are you guys 18 months apart? How close are
The
you?
door and I are 18 months apart.
Well, Versa and I are 18 months
I thought we were 17.
Well, I have no clue. Figure
October,
it out.
May, how far is that?
I don't even know. We were pretty close.
Yeah.
September, October, September.
Enough for me to drive your mother crazy.
I don't want that.
Our best friend.
I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to ask about that everybody asked me, and now I don't even remember what it was. That's what happens.
Okay, so Portland,
We lived in Portland, that's what
Portland.
we remember.
and you started the tent on fire and told Mama Claudia was in.
And Paulette started the there. Oh, I'd have never done something like that.
What was it?
I have no clue. I don't remember.
Wasn't it just a blanket over a clothesline that you guys were using for a tent?
No, I think that was a real tent.
Oh, it's a real tent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor Mom got
But
burnt
they would
ripping
stop
her apart
there
looking for Claudia, and she came around the edge of the house.
I didn't put whatever, but it said.
I wonder what kind of
I
trouble
put
Mom got in.
We probably didn't get in.
Really? I would think that would be
I don't
huge. Did your
remember.
mom discipline, or was it your dad?
Nobody disciplined.
Yeah. Mom disciplined, but Mom disciplined probably more by maybe hollering at us for a second. I don't remember Mom really spanking us or hitting us very often. Maybe on occasion.
If my father said jump, on the way up he said how high do you want
Yeah.
to go, that's all. And it wasn't that it's just that he was the dad,
Yeah.
Mom, what about you said that your dad was gonna spank you the one time.
Yeah,
And
I was
you're
pretty
running around
old.
the
I
living
was pretty
room.
old.
Yeah.
And I tried to make my
Oh, yeah,
nose.
that was
Blood in
Yeah.
your nose.
Yeah,
and-
She was
Tried to
like
bleed
8th
on it.
grade or a
Yeah.
freshman
Yeah.
or something.
That was right in the
And Mom
kitchen.
is running around behind her, Ned, you're gonna have a heart attack. I mean,
You called him Ned?
it was,
No.
yeah. Mom.
Oh.
Ned, you can have, I remember my view as a little kid, I'm probably 5th or 6th grade.
I'm sitting there
And she
watching.
wasn't my favorite person, so I should have been going, get her, Dad! But I didn't. But I do remember it was like, you know, it was like if you saw two dogs fighting. I mean, and yet, like, Nadora never struck Dad. Dad never struck Nadora, so it was more like, he was just trying to
But
get
I was
her
trying to get the
so
blood
he
from my
could
nose
get
all
her
over him.
over his knee and spank her. And somehow in the scrimmage, you know, she got a bloody nose. Well, then, I mean, and it seems to me that it went from room to room to room. Am I?
Well, it was the circle, wasn't it, around the kitchen, the living room?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a
We
circle.
had a kitchen. Who knows?
Dora was probably smarting off with her mouth.
Well, how did I make
Dora
this-
smarted off
the
a lot.
sound?
Did
How do I
she really?
know to get sound?
I couldn't see
How do I
that.
do sound? Is that sound?
Nothing was ever,
Maybe that's what that means.
nothing was
Well, if
ever
it's
right.
recording,
Yeah.
Nothing was ever
which
right.
it is now,
Oh.
it's just blinking.
Oh,
It'll
thank
pick
God.
up your sound.
None of us
That's all.
were,
Now, are you
did
on video
what
or
we should be doing.
I would
Keeps
say
your
Mom
fingers
was very,
over it, doesn't it?
you know, docile and, you know,
No,
and
she wasn't.
Okay.
Just the opposite.
Karen's here.
I'm not really interested in pictures. I don't care about.
You were just the opposite, weren't you? You weren't quiet and calm.
I was assured. I knew that if I ran in quick, I might get one
No,
hit.
she's talking
No,
about.
I meant
Oh.
the way
In general.
in our growing up.
I can see her knowing exactly what everyone should be doing.
You were telling us all what we should be doing.
Well, I knew this because Corinne's mom was very organized,
Yes.
and I wanted our family
I
to be
knew
very
that's
organized.
exactly what
I
you
went
said.
and visited Angela.
Mrs.
the other
Speaker,
day.
Mrs. Speaker, you said was
Yeah,
very.
very
Those
They
two,
made that.
Nadora, those two people, Nadora structured her.
I did.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. You wanted our family to be that way too.
Yes. Organized, clean, tidy.
But Nadora, I love you, you're 7 years old,
Yeah,
and we should probably roast you a little.
that's what we're doing.
Had devious ways
Yeah.
of